Good morning, everyone. This is Rahul Sharma, Vedic practitioner from Chicago. Today, I will be releasing my video number 141 about the Sankalp, which is vow or the oath-taking mantra, with true meaning and perspective, and some examples. And in every puja ceremony, you must have seen this is being chanted, but probably we never paid attention because we never understood the true meaning of it. Gurudev Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, Mata Bhagavati Devi Sharma has mentioned this very clearly in the book Karamkand Bhaskar on page 45, and his wisdom is amazing. Everything which is having some good meaning, he kept it, and rest of things he has obsolete them. So the mantra, if you remember, when you have conducted any puja ceremony at your home, it looks like this in Sanskrit. ओम विष्णु 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 श्रीमद् भगवतो महापुरुष विष्णुराज्ञा प्रवर्तमानस्य अद्य श्री ब्रह्मणो द्वितीयार्धे परार्धे श्री श्वेत वाराह कल्पे वैवस्वन्वंतरे भूलोके जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखंडे आर्यावर्ते देशांत कृते. Then you put the region, which region you're doing the puja, then vikramade, then you use the samvatsare, masanam, you use the month, masotamase, uttamase, then you use the month from the moonic lunar calendar. Paksha, you use the lunar calendar. Tithyam, you use the date from the lunar calendar. Vasara, you use the day of that particular week. Then Gotrotpatra, we normally go with our lineage, so we use the lineage. And then we use Namaham, whatever your name. And then we talk about Sat Pravati, Sat Buddhinay, Dush Pravati, Unmulnay, Lok Kalyanay, Atma Kalyanay, Vatavaran Parishkaray, Ujjwal Bhavishya Kamnay Purtya Cha, प्रबल पुरुषार्थम करिष्ये अस्मय प्रयोजनाय च कलशादि आवहित देवता पूजन पूर्वकम. And then we put the name and whatever special puja you're going to do. Then we say karm sampanadathram sankalpam aham karishye. Of course, this is in Sanskrit. Those who understand, great. Those who doesn't understand, you should have made attempt next time that you ask your pandit to explain you. I'm going to do that work anyway, but let's understand why we need to do that. Hindi simple literal translation is ओम विष्णु 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 श्रीमद् भगवान महापुरुष विष्णु की आज्ञा से चल रहे इस समय में आज श्री ब्रह्मा के द्वितीय परार्ध में श्री श्वेत वाराह कल्प में, विच आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू लेटर ऑन, वैवस्व मनवंतर में, भूलोक में, जम्बू द्वीप में, अब सिंस आई एम इन अमेरिका में, इलिनॉय स्टेट में, बिकॉज आई एम लिविंग हियर, अमुक क्षेत्र में, आई एम इन एल्जिन टुडे, विक्रम संवत में, अमुक संवत्सर में, मासों में श्रेष्ठ, अमुक मास, राइट नाउ आई एम इन नवंबर मास में, अमुक पक्ष में, अमुक तिथि में, आई एम रिकॉर्डिंग दिस ऑन 30th नवंबर, का नाम में सत प्रवृत्तियों के स्थापना के लिए, दुष्प्रवृत्तियों के उन्मूलन के लिए, लोक कल्याण के लिए, आत्म कल्याण के लिए, वातावरण की शुद्धि के लिए, उज्जवल भविष्य के निर्माण के लिए यह संकल्प करता हूं. इस उद्देश्य की पूर्ति के लिए कलशादि में आवाहित देवताओं की पूजा पूर्वक, अमुक मीन्स इफ आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू ए गायत्री यज्ञ, गायत्री पूजन, सत्यनारायण कथा, वास्तु शांति, whatever puja you have invited at your family or marriage, कर्म संपादन का संकल्प करता हूं. That's a little Hindi translation, but I will go further detail in explaining you all this meaning of Diti Parat and Shwed Varakal, what does it really mean. So next time you can understand that. Basically, you are giving all the coordinates of your location where you are situated, located on this universe, so God can pinpoint you exactly out of billions of people and trillions of species that this is the person who is requesting for this blessings. Now, of course, since we are talking about this, Gujarati friends, you can read this thing, you can understand the meaning of it. I cannot read Gujarati myself, but I will definitely read in English. So by the command of the Supreme Lord Vishnu, in this time, which is today's date and time and location, that is proceeding today, in the second half, which is the Parad of the Brahma's lifespan, in the Shwet Vara Kalpa, in the Vaivastra Manvantra, which is on the earthly plane, which is Bhulok, in Jambu Deep, the continent, in Bharatvarsha, which is India, in Bharatkhand, within the Aryavarta region, which is a specific region of India, because we were assuming this puja was performed or will be performed somewhere in the India, placed in a specific Vikram year, in a specific year name, in a specific month, the best of the month, in a specific fortnight of the lunar calendar, on a specific lunar day, which may be Sunday today, on a specific weekday, born of a specific lineage that I belong to, let's say Bharadvaj Gotra, because of Gurudev, the specific name is Rahul Sharma, for establishing good tendency, for eliminating bad tendency, for the welfare of the society, for my own spiritual welfare, for purifying the environment, for creating a bright future, I make this solemn vow or resolution Sankalpa. This is how we start any puja ceremony. And let's go into the further details of this, what this Sankalpa. So when we use the word second half, paradr, of Brahma's life, what does it mean? So in Hindu philosophy, Lord Brahma, the creator energy, has a lifespan, not in human years, but in cosmic years. So in cosmic year, our Rishis Munis has explained the 1 day of Brahma, which is called a kalp, is equal to 4.32 billion human years. And don't ask me how they calculated that kind of math at that time, 5,000 years ago, where they have the numbers up to billions of human years. So 1 day of Brahma is called a kalp, and kalp is equal to 4.32 billion human years. The 1 night of Brahma, again equivalent to 4.32 billion human years. So 1 full day and night of Brahma, when we say 24 hours for ourselves, but for Brahma it is 8.64 billion years. So 1 year of Brahma equal to 360 such days and night. Now imagine, Brahma lives for 100 such years, that is equal to 311 trillion and 40 billion human years total. That's the lifespan we're talking about, the Brahma's 100 years life. Now think of Brahma life as 100-year lifespan. The first 50 year is known as the first prarabdha, many universe created and dissolved. Okay, all the geological formation, I don't know that much of detail, but I can only help you with this much. After that, a new cosmic phase began. So we are right now the second prarabdha, and the shift into the second prarabdha represents the renewal, the recreation or higher order of evolution when human are born. So that's what it means, the second half of this Brahma's year. Now let's understand the Shweta Varaha Kalp. So a Kalp is 1 day in the life of Lord Brahma, as we understood. And we understood 1 Kalpa is 4.32 billion human years. So Lord Vishnu incarnated as the white boar, as like Shwetavara. Shwetavara is nothing but white boar, to rescue the earth, the Bhudevi, which had sunk into the cosmic ocean. This is a long story. Again, I do not have any proof or evidence to show you that, but that's the detail in our Vedic science. The Vishnu Bhagwan, or this white boar, lifted the earth out of this cosmic ocean using his tusk and restored the creation. This event marks the beginning of the current Kalpa we are living in. That's why the Shwetavara Kalpa, when Lord Vishnu has saved the earth and now we are living in this earth. Understanding of the Vaivastra Manvantara. One Manvantara is a time period within a Kalp, a day of Brahma, as we understood before. So Manvantara is a time period within that Kalp of Brahma's day. Each Kalpa of Brahma day is divided into 14 Manvantaras. One Manvantara lasts for 71 Mahayugs, and each Mahayug is equal to 4.32 million years. So one Manvantara equal to 306.72 million human years. The current Manu of our time is Vaivasta Manu. The 7th Manu out of the 14 total is now living in Vaivastra Manvantara, which begins after the flood described in the many scripture. So it's complex, but I found this very interesting to be aware that how our Vedic scriptures are so well defined with so much of detail and knowledge at that time, and there was no education, no system to teach, no artificial intelligence to generate all those things. But today now we have all the information available for us to understand that we are so insignificant and we should not have the ego that we know everything and we are the superhuman. Okay. Now let's understand why we do this sankalp on every single puja and why we should. So the point of view of Padishra Shramacharya is the sankalp is not just a prayer, it's a written contract with the universe and with ourselves on that particular day and moment. And here's why it is powerful. We are declaring your position in time and space. The sankalp precisely identify your coordinates where you are geographically and cosmically when you are in the grand cosmic calendar, and who you are with your identity and your lineage. And why? Because when you know exactly where you stand, you can chart where you want to go. It's like entering your current location in GPS before setting a destination. The six sacred goals. Notice the six purpose mentioned here. Sadvrati, which is good habit, building the positive character, that should be the first goal. Second, eliminating bad tendency, removing the negativity from our life and in future. Lok Kalyana means social welfare, serving others, that should be our first goal. Atma Kalyana, then self-development, personal growth, by swadhyaya, by meditation, by pranayama, and then environmental purification as our responsibility, and then for the bright future, for the legacy building, for our future generation. That's the just basic of it. Then we come to the very specific one. Why? There are not random goals. They represent the holistic development, personal development, social development, environmental development. And then making it official, this declaration, with the divine witnesses. You invoke the deities, the divine powers, as witnesses during that puja ceremony. This is like signing a legal document in front of the witness and the notary, making a public declaration, creating accountability. And then why? Because when you declare your intentions formally, you activate your subconscious mind and create this psychological commitment. So what is the conclusive teaching? What is written becomes real. What is spoken in sacred ceremony becomes your destiny. Gurudev believed that the act of formally declaring your goals that program your subconscious mind and creates the divine support. It activates the universal energies to support you. It makes you accountable to yourself and higher powers. It crystallizes the vague wishes into a pure intentions. So that's why it's very, very important that we need to have our written down goals and dreams in life. Now let's talk about real world examples and modern success principle. I will start with the company Amazon. Now Amazon, what they did, Jeff Bezos wrote the day one philosophy and posted it in every conference room. He wrote annual shareholder letters declaring Amazon mission and goals. As a result, clear written goals kept the company focused through 25 plus years of growth. What is the Vedic connection? Just like Sankalpa declares intentions before witnesses, successful businesses write mission statement and share them publicly. And the same thing you can apply to even the product management philosophy, where you need to have vision, then you need to have a strategy, then you need to have a roadmap. Without that, nothing is going to happen. No company is ever going to be successful. When this applies to this cosmic and all the company organization, why would not it apply for your own personal success? So if you do not have any written down goals and dream, start right from there today itself. Another example of Jim Carrey, what he did in 1987, Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered and dated it for Thanksgiving 1995. He kept that check in his wallet. As a result, in 1994, he learned he would earn exactly $10 million for Dumb and Dumber. Now, what is the Vedic connection? Written down goals with the specific details like Sankalp with the dating and location create the powerful manifestation. So this thing is true. You have seen a lot of things and now you should follow for yourself. Social change. Movement, Indian independence. What they did? The Quit India resolution was formally written, dated, and declared publicly on August 8, 1942. Result: clear written goals with timeline created focused national movement. Vedic connection: the public declaration with witnesses like Lok Kalyan, social welfare, creates the collective energy, and we were able to free in 1947. Scientific research study in Dominican University of California, Dr. Gail Matthews 2015 findings: people who wrote their goals 42% are more likely to achieve them. Who shared their goals with a friend, that's 78% more likely to achieve them. Had a weekly progress report, just like many corporations, even higher success rate. So what is the Vedic connection? That validates the 5,000-year-old Sankalp tradition. Write it down like the Sankalp, declare it to witnesses like deities or your friends, and regularly review like your daily prayers or your anniversaries, and then take advantage of this as a result for successful. Psychological science meets the ancient wisdom. So why written oath and goals work? Reticular activating system, we call it RAS. So writing goals activate your brain's filter to notice the opportunity. Okay, so remember that next time. Accountability. Public declaration creates social pressure, which is positive pressure. Clarity. Specific written goals remove the ambiguity. Commitment. The physical act of writing increases dedication. And then review. Written goals can be revisited and measured. Some of the good books which I read, most of them you can also read and take advantage. The Atomic Habits by James Clear, The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The One Thing by Gary Keller, and Goals by Brian Tracy. And hope you're going to bring positive change in your life. So as an action item, as a summary, after understanding the powerful proven benefits of this Sankalp, write down your goals in following category. Write down your health goal with the specific numbers, specific date you want to achieve, like your cholesterol number should be XYZ, your sugar diabetes number should be this number, 5.7 by this date, and then your educational and professional goals, your financial goals, your spiritual goals, and create an action plan to achieve above goals, and have a mentor to coach you in each area of above 4 to make an accountable friend, family who will continue to push you to achieve your goals. And as I mentioned, all the books you can start reading 30 minutes every single day. You'll be able to finish a lot of good books. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at rahulrenusharma@gmail.com. And of course, there are a lot of other books written. You can do that. Increase your belief and faith in 5,000-year-old Vedic culture, and do it religiously and keep promoting it. Thank you.